Thank you so much for meeting with me, Emily. Part of what I'm trying to do is make sure that this is really a safe environment for you. And so anything that you share is confidential, unless there's something specifically that you would like me to share with Daniel or Mr. Gamble. So, but one of the things is some of the information that you provided on your intake sheet made me want to ask you just a few more questions before we get started, if that's okay with you. The first, and I'll just sort of go through and read these as well. So mediation often occurs with both parents together in the same room. Do you have any concerns about mediating together in the same room with Daniel?
No, not really. As long as there are other people there, I think it'll be okay.
Are you afraid of Daniel for any reason?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's beat on me before, and I mean, I live with him now, so he's not going to do it, but when I lived with him, yeah, I was afraid.
And since then, has he threatened to hurt you in any way?
No.
Okay. Have you ever had to call the police or request a restraining order or sought help from someone else to help you as a result of Daniel's abuse?
Never got a restraining order. I mean, it's just a piece of paper, so how is that going to stop him from beating on me?
Are you currently afraid that Daniel will physically harm you?
Not right now, no.
Okay. So mediation is a process in which you will work together with Daniel in a neutral third party, so Mr. Gamble in this case, to negotiate the plans for your child. Do you believe that you would be able to communicate with the other parent, meaning Daniel in this case, on an equal basis in this mediation session?
I mean, he intimidates me, but I mean, as long as you're there and you control him, I think that we can maybe reach an agreement.
Okay. Has Daniel ever threatened to deny you access to Jenny?
Yeah, all the time. He says that Jenny's his flesh and blood, and I shouldn't have her at all. So he says he's going to take her away, but I don't know. I don't know if he'd ever really do that. I mean, he's got nowhere to go.
Do you have any other concerns about Jenny's emotional or physical safety with you or with Daniel?
No, I mean, he's never touched her. Just more me. Takes everything out on me.
Has the Department of Human Services or any other child protective agency ever been involved with you or with Daniel or your children?
No.
Jenny? And just a couple more questions along the same lines. Previously, how were decisions made in your relationship with Daniel?
You mean when he was there?
Yeah.
I mean, I did everything for our child. I took her to school, I, watched her play outside and cooked her meals and stuff, and he was just always gone and drunk. So I guess decisions, most of them were made by me, but he was just like come in and like assign chores and tell me that I was, not doing anything right. So I don't know, if you ask him, he probably says that he controlled the house, but he was never there.
And with that, how were disagreements settled?
He smacked me. I mean, pull my hair, wake me up when I'm sleeping, take away my medicine. I mean, he knows I need that medicine, and he'd take it away, flush it down the toilet, and stuff's expensive, and we don't have any money.
And did you ever have to spend the night or time away at a friend's house during the night hours because you're afraid of Daniel?
Well, 6 months ago I left him, and so I've been staying with friends and whoever can let me and Jenny sleep on our couch. So I've been away from him for a while because I was afraid. And
so it sounds like he does have a bad temper. Does it get worse with drinking or drug use?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even think he's ever beat me up when he's sober. It's always he goes out and he's drunk and comes home and just takes it out on me, whatever he's mad about, all of his personal failures.
And then just a couple quick questions with regards to Jenny as well. Are you aware of any past or present child abuse concerns or situations?
No. No.
And can you tell me a little bit about how you handle the discipline of Jenny?
I don't really believe in discipline. I think kids are meant to be free, and Danny doesn't think that, but...
And how does Daniel discipline Jenny?
Well, he gives her chores. You know, he puts her on restriction. Doesn't let her play outside if she doesn't do what she's told, and I just think that's wrong because kids don't need to do chores. That's our job. So I think that's really mean.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for opening up. I know it's difficult and it can be hard to talk about these things. I mean, I'd love.